Welcome back to the channel. My name is Conor, Palendat, Realtor with Palendat Associates. And if you'd like to know more about buying, selling, investing in, or relocating to the Saskatoon area, please don't hesitate to reach out. All of my contact information is in the description below, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. Today, we're going to be going over the current market stats just released at the start of this month, giving you a clear picture of where things sit overall in Saskatchewan, as well as Saskatoon specifically. And if long-form content isn't your thing and you want just pure data, check out my social media for a quick market update on Saskatoon, Warman, and Martinsville. Now, let's jump in. In March, Saskatchewan recorded 1,183 home sales, marking a modest 2% decline compared to the previous year. However, these figures are nearly 6% higher than the long-term 10-year averages, indicating resilience in the market despite minor fluctuations. Notably, the Regina Moose Mountain, Saskatoon Bigger, and Swift Current Moose Jaw economic regions experienced significant gains, driving the strong start to the year. This suggests localized factors are influencing demand and market activity. And despite the slight dip in March sales, the year-to-date numbers paint a more optimistic picture, with sales remaining 10% above last year's levels. This indicates a sustained momentum in the housing market, driven by various economic factors and regional growth patterns. However, this buoyant market is juxtaposed with a concerning trend in new listings. March saw a decline in new listings, curbing the potential for supply growth. This imbalance between supply and demand dynamics has implications for affordability and accessibility in the housing market. As a consequence of declining new listings, inventory levels experienced a notable 15% year-over-year drop in March. This perpetuates a trend of dwindling inventory, with levels falling nearly 40% below long-term 10-year trends. Such scarcity in housing supply is likely to exert upward pressure on prices, further challenging affordability for prospective buyers. Now, moving on to specifically Saskatoon, the city of Saskatoon reported 364 home sales in March, marking an 8% decline compared to the previous year. However, these figures still stand 2% above the long-term 10-year averages, indicating a relatively stable market despite the dip in sales. And despite the slight decline in sales, inventory levels in Saskatoon tell a more worrisome story. March witnessed a significant 21% year-over-year decrease in inventory, with levels remaining nearly 50% below long-term 10-year trends. This scarcity of available homes has created extremely tight market conditions, exerting upward pressure on prices. The persistent imbalance between supply and demand in Saskatoon's housing market is evident in the ongoing scarcity of inventory, and with fewer homes on the market, competition among buyers intensifies, leading to bidding wars and driving prices higher. Now, speaking of prices, Saskatoon reported a benchmark price of $394,300 in March, representing a notable increase from $388,300 in February. This marks a significant rise month to month and over 5% compared to March 2023, indicating sustained appreciation in property values despite market challenges. Now, this imbalance between supply and demand is fueling price growth and making it increasingly challenging for buyers to find affordable housing options in the city. Okay, so now that's a lot of data, but what does that actually mean for residents looking to buy or sell? Well, if you're looking at selling a property, as long as you have a new home already lined up or purchased, you're probably quite happy with the market. As prices continue to rise, you're able to get a very solid return. Now, if you're just looking at purchasing, however, you're probably less enthused. The truth is, we haven't seen the influx of properties that we normally would at this time of year. How much of that is due to people sitting on favorable rates is tough to say, but it likely is a major consideration. If only the housing market followed Beetlejuice rules, we could all just repeat the word inventory 3 times and fix the housing shortage this country seems to be continuing to spiral down. But kidding aside, there doesn't seem to be much relief in sight. So anyone hoping to wait until fall to find something likely isn't going to be thrilled then about their prospects. Thanks for joining me, and if you have specific questions about the market, I'd love to answer them. So please feel free to reach out. All of my contact info is in the description below, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for more content coming out every week. And have a great day.